Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I just want to have this as a generic civil justice sign off. Whatever I want for the civil justice, for I am displaying the USA government errors, public sector errors, private sector errors, and how USA government operations got destroyed, and for displaying the Absolute-Monarchs scandal. I, Vethapriya PROSE, wanted these civil justice to be provided to me. Okay, so I'll just read the sign off so that it will be in all these other sessions. Okay, so for I, Vethapriya PROSE, native Indian tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, and true owner of USA, and proved USA is Tamil Nadu, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, have highest impasse eligibility to lead USA. I must be the interim leader of USA now is civil justice served. And for I, Vethapriya PROSE, displayed USA government errors and the scandal of Absolute-Monarchs to USA government. I, Vethapriya PROSE, for civil justice as in Holy Bible guidelines. I, Vethapriya PROSE, want United States of America nation to rename Lord Ripon Building in Tamil Nadu, India, after my name Vethapriya is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to become the Vatican leader now is civil justice served. And Pope Francis resigns abruptly now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, become Supreme Chief Civil Judge for all nations, now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, become Supreme Chief Family Law and Supreme Chief Children Judge for all nations is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to become Global Poverty Relief Medical Director Chief for all nations, to lead and guide World Bank, United Nations organizations, World Health Organizations, Center for Disease Control, Department of Children Families, Department of Health Services, Department of Justice, Department of Revenue, Department of Agriculture, Department of Imports Export, Department of Military in all nations across the globe is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, to be the ambassador for all nations, starting with India, and I, Vethapriya PROSE, should get dual citizenship of USA and India now is civil justice served. And thank you all for your time. Take care, my dear fellow mankind. I sure will get civil justice for entire human kingdom in 1 minute. Thank you all for your time. Bye for now. USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. I hope we are all on the same page on this regard, that I am providing very, very crucial, very, very important civil justice sign off for myself. And it's a multitasking is the wisdom. And with that said, I will quickly read through this civil justice sign off. And it is all about D word, divorce. So initially I'll be asking you all questions, and again, how you all have to work on this question is, I do not want any of you all to check with your peers for finding the answers. I want you all to take out your heart from the rib cage and tear it down in pieces, okay? And then knock on your skull and just remove your brains and break it down in pieces and figure out the correct answer. That is very important. That is very crucial. And yes, I am an excellent civil doctor, and I am providing excellent open bypass heart surgery and open bypass eye surgery and open bypass brain surgery at the same time for 7.9 plus billions of humans and 193 nations and all the governments worldwide same time. I am the fastest, then I can provide healthy solutions fastest than a robot. So here you go. The questions are, and you can start working on this as well. That's an assignment for y'all. Do you all know when any nation have at least one divorced civilian, that nation is disqualified to be nation and must be and should be sealed and shut down forever? So that is the question. So you work on the correct answer. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Do you all know, as of March 2021, Dr. Fauci and Dr. Briggs never knows what is divorce is the deadliest crime? And USA government must pay me another $2 trillion, tax-free $2 trillion for produced foolish doctors, wild, humane, endangered species, as in Dr. Fauci and Dr. Brinks? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Do you all know when Pope Francis is God of USA and Queen Elizabeth II is God of USA, there must never be any divorce as of today in March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why there are no humans, no doctors, no teachers, no lawyers, no judges in any nations yet, in USA and in any nations. In any nations worldwide, and year is already March 2021. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Do you all know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. When Antichrist Pope Francis and Antichrist face of Pope Francis is cunning Islam, Judaism, Zionism, paganism, France leader created child marriage and 1 minute divorce sign-off in Las Vegas, Sin City, in USA as of March 2021. Why there is delayed poverty mandate, disability enforced, divorce process, Vatican Code of Abuse Law, handbook given by Pope Francis, Satan, Antichrist to United States of America. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis, God of USA, educated USA Republican government and Democrat government to never provide free housing, free vehicles, free national benefits to divorced population when divorced population are extended widows population? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis educated USA government must separate biological moms from children in divorce process? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. How USA government provided divorce process for child marriage population? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. How USA government provided child custody and ex parte process for child marriage population created by Pope Francis? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. How USA government provided tax process, child tax credit process for child marriage population? I, Vethapriya, child marriage population created by Antichrist Pope Francis? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why not even one educated man or educated woman knows there must be, should be only annulled dissolution of marriage regardless of toxic marriage or not, whether married 1 second or not, worldwide as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why not even one educated man or educated woman worldwide knows biological moms must and children must, should never be separated in divorce process worldwide? When that is Pope Francis created child marriage? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why not even one educated man or educated woman worldwide knows, always, forever, until earth blasts, only biological moms, excellent caregivers, and have highest impasse eligibility to file ex parte in divorce process as needed worldwide when Pope Francis the Antichrist created child marriage. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why not even one educated man or educated woman worldwide knows, always, forever, until earth blasts, only biological moms, excellent caregivers, and should get sole custody of children forever in divorce process as needed worldwide, and regardless of biological moms employed or unemployed or retired, whether children lives with the biological moms or not, always, forever, United States of America and all nations should provide child credit welfare to only biological moms, because biological moms only, always, worldwide have labor pain. When Pope Francis the Antichrist created child marriage, I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Part B, March of 2021, the question is, to USA federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans, why not even one educated man and one educated woman knows knows the Las Vegas Sin City in United States of America, created by Pope Francis the Antichrist, is one of the sources for divorce worldwide? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. When there are humans only in human kingdom, why there is family politics, family feuds, leprosy-infected foolish birth families, and leprosy-infected foolish in-laws population worldwide to destroy the peace of mankind? When there is Antichrist, Pope Francis created child marriage, I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If arranged marriage or forced marriage is healthiest worldwide, then why there is divorce as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If child marriage is healthiest worldwide, then why there is divorce as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If LGBTQ, that is lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, and polygamy is healthiest, created by Antichrist, Pope Francis, worldwide, then why there is divorce as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If domestic partners living together getting pregnant out of wedlock is healthiest worldwide, then why there is divorce as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If love marriage is the healthiest worldwide, then why there is divorce as of March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If Christianity is healthiest, then why there is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. If non-Christianity, atheism, is healthiest, then why there is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why there is divorce in all nations as of today in March 2021? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why humans married once gets divorced worldwide? What is the scope or objective? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. By divorcing, are civilians helping nations worldwide? If yes, or if no, why not? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why divorced single moms are holiest of holy worldwide and wisest? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Part C, March 2021 question is, to the United States of America federal and state government, 193 nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why widows is same as divorce, and why not even one educated man or not even one educated woman is aware of the wisdom of the difference between widows and divorce is physical death in widows and widowers versus divorce, though part ways in different pathways live, and emotional death, total strangers mood. Why? How? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why nobody gets married to get divorced worldwide? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why toxic relationships worldwide? What is the scope of toxic relationship? Why nobody knows there should never be any toxic relationship at the first place? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why there is education services in each nation? Do you all know there must never be any divorce when there is education services in each nation? So why there is divorce worldwide when there is education services? Did education services create a divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. When poisoned religion and types in each nation, why there is divorce worldwide? Did religion and types create a divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. When there are humans in human kingdom, as of March 2021, there must never be divorce in any nation. So when there are humans in human kingdom, why there is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis don't know what is divorce? And why it is crime for God of USA, Pope Francis don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis created divorce only says divorce is sin, and civilians must never marry after divorce versus widows can remarry? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis created divorce only separated biological moms from children worldwide? In Deadliest, Pope Francis created divorce scandal worldwide as of March 2021 as of today. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question 1. To United States of America, federal state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Crime 1. Why adult moms? Why teen moms, regardless of employed or unemployed or retired worldwide, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 2. Why why teen dads worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 3. Why adult sons, adult daughters worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 4. Why adult brothers, adult sisters worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 5. Why adult uncles, adult aunts worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 6. Why adult nephews, adult nieces worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 7. Why adult mom-in-laws or adult dad-in-laws worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 8. Why adult husbands, adult wives worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 9. Why adult son-in-laws and adult daughter-in-laws worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 10. Why adult sister-in-laws, adult brother-in-laws, adult co-brothers, adult co-sisters worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 11. Why adult grandsons, adult granddaughters worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 12. Why adult grandpas, grandmas worldwide don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Then, more questions. March 2021, question 2 is to USA federal government and the state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why adult male friends, adult female friends, regardless of employed or unemployed or retired worldwide, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 2. Why adult male colleagues, adult female colleagues, regardless of employed, regardless of unemployed or retired worldwide, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 3. Why adult Christian male and or Christian female teachers, Christian doctors, Christian engineers, Christian lawyers, adult Christian male and or Christian female friends, regardless of employed or unemployed or retired worldwide, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult non-Christian male and adult non-Christian female teachers, non-Christian doctors, non-Christian engineers, non-Christian lawyers, adult non-Christian male and or non-Christian female friends, regardless of employed or unemployed or retired worldwide, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question number 3A is to United States of America, federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Crime 1 in this particular question section is why adult Roman Catholic Christian mom of Pope Francis don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic, Christian Jesuits, popes, as in Pope 1, Pope 2, Pope 3, up until Pope 50, then 51, 52, up until Pope 100, then Pope 101, 102, up until Pope 200, then Pope 200 to 2, 203, 4, 5, up until Pope 250, then comes to 266, that is the number for Pope Francis. Why Pope Francis, being the God of USA, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Wisconsin, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Illinois, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Michigan, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of New England, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of New York, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Maryland, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question 3B is, to United States of American federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Louisiana, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Missouri, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of California, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader of Roman Province Organization of State of Oregon, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Roman Catholic Christian Jesuits, leader Pope Francis, created divorce syncity, adverse sex industry, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question number 4, to USA federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Crime 1, why adult female, a mom, a grandmom, and a great-grandmom, Queen Elizabeth II, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Crime 2, why adult absolute monarchs of Europe and Eurasia don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, absolute monarchs, Islam leaders, Syria leader, Iran leader, Brunei leader, United Arab Emirates leaders, Turkey, Istanbul leaders, adult Judaism, Zionism, Islam, Israel leader Netanyahu don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male Dalai Lamas, as in Dalai Lama 1 up until Dalai Lama 14 of China, then Guru Nanaks as in Guru Nanak 1 up until count of Guru Nanak 11, then 254 yoga gurus of India don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Then March 2021, question number 5, to USA federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus 3 plus billions of humans. Why adult republic government of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult Democrat government of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males presidents up until President 1, President 2, President 3, President 4, up until President 46 of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male President Trump and Vice President Pence of 2016 to 2020 of United States of America and governors of 50 states of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male President Joe Biden, a lawyer, and Vice President Kamala Harris, also a lawyer, from 2020 to 2024 of United States of America and governors of 50 states of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male Republic GOP Mitch McConnell of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male Democrat GOP Schumer of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males and females of Republic Senate and males and females of Democrat Senate of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males and females Republic Congress and adult males females Democrat Congress of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males or females Republic House of Representatives and adult males and females Democrat House of Representatives of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult female Speaker Nancy Pelosi of USA United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question 6, to USA, federal and state government, 193 nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why criminal justice judges and lawyers and civil justice judges and lawyers of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult female Statue of Liberty of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male Brett Kavanaugh of October 2018 Supreme Judge and adult female Amy Barrett of November 2020 Supreme Judge of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March 2021, question number 7. To United States of America, federal and state government and 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why adult males doctors of Harvard Medical School of United States of America don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult female doctors of Harvard Medical School of USA don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of World Bank of USA don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of United Nations Organization of USA don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males and adult females of Center for Disease Control of United States of America don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of World Health Organization of USA don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March of 2021, question number 8. To United States of American federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why adult males, adult females of Department of Treasury, Revenue, Tax Agency of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males and adult females of Department of Justice Agency of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of Department of Welfare, Families and Children Agencies of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of Department of Health and Services Agencies of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult male, Dr. Fauci of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult female Dr. Brinks of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. March of 2021. Questions to USA federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans. Why adult males, adult females of arranged marriage or forced arranged marriage, population of USA, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of domestic partners living together and getting pregnant out of wedlock, population of USA, don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders and polygamy, population of United States of America don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of polygamy, population of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of love marriage, population of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why adult males, adult females of foster parents, as in stepdads, stepmoms, adult stepchildren, adult step siblings, population of USA don't know what is divorce? I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. Why Antichrist Pope Francis created adult males, adult females yielded to sexual immorality types, sexting, mocking, flirting, bullying, entertainment, Hollywood movies, TV channels, pornography, Las Vegas, nightclubs, premarital sex, classification and types, and or extramarital sex, classification and types, and Oxford Dictionary created Q-words population, Q-words created by Queen Elizabeth II, the Antichrist population of USA don't know what is divorce. I, Vethapriya, PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. And the generic question is to United States of federal and state government, 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans, is why not even one educated man and educated women, be it doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, professors, educationists, scientists, astronauts, employed, richest or poorest or anywhere in between, low income, self-employed, seasonal employment, short-term unemployment, long-term unemployment, retired, theologians, Christian evangelists, church pastors, gospel singers, archbishops, bishops, dioceses, deacons, lay preachers, doctorates, Jesuits leaders, Jesuits, male population, female population, married population or not, Roman Catholic fathers and nuns, and Pentecostal brothers and sisters, all mandated singles, never educated and guided USA nation government should never provide banking, retails, finance, welfare services to the Las Vegas, Sin City of USA, and failed to educate. USA government must provide all 100% national benefits free to the divorced single moms, and worldwide. And here is Q1 of March 2021. What went wrong in humanity? Did education destroy humanity, or did humanity destroy education? When banking sectors are able to provide free loans for Las Vegas, and housing urban development and town planning, and the Dr. Ben Carson during the President Trump admin are able to provide zero down payment, free interest, free housing, free facility for Las Vegas casinos and for the filth, why the same neurosurgeon, black skin, African American, Ben Carson, doctor, the prostitute, failed to educate or guide the Republican government of United States of America during the year 2016 to 2020, and must have sat side by side with President Trump, and should have guided on healthy processing to be provided to the divorced single population. So that is the deadliest crime. That is the deadliest crime. So all along, I'm also displaying why it is the doctors' population are the hell creators. That is, they are coming in the hierarchy level of the crime. First is Pope Francis. Next is the Department of Health Services. And then Department of Tax, Treasury, and then Department of Justice, and Department of Welfare. Everything is got crushed. So I'll repeat that question one more time. What exactly went wrong in humanity? Did education destroy humanity? Why Department of Health Services or all the doctors' population went to accredited medical school only? And they must have shared that much of labor, at least 10 years to spend to understand the anatomy of the human system. So why the neurosurgeons and the brain surgeons and the educated doctors like Dr. Ben Carson, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks creating hell and created hell? Why? What exactly made them to create this hell? Who intoxicated their brains to create this hell? Who is that? Who is that villain? Somebody must be there to intoxicate those brains. Who is that? And that who is Pope Francis. When Absolute Monarchs, Jesuits, Roman Catholic Christianity leader is Antichrist, is Pope Francis is God of USA. Why Pope Francis, God of USA, never educated? USA must never have divorce at the first place. And that is a live proof that I, Vethapriya, PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. And Pope Francis failed in Pope job. Pope Francis failed in God of USA job. Pope Francis failed in Republic job. Pope Francis failed in perfect human job. Pope Francis failed in divine rights of above the gods, jumped from heaven job. And Pope Francis even failed in Roman Empire King hero job. Pope Francis failed in humanity job. Pope Francis failed in Christian job. Pope Francis failed in being the leader of Vatican job. So, when all the proof is proved, Pope Francis going to resign any moment, according to the Holy Bible civil law guidelines. And I, Vethapriya PROSE, should be the Vatican leader. When Absolute Monarch, Antichrist is Queen Elizabeth II, ruling United States of America as of March 2021. And yes, you all have heard me loudest that United States of America never got freedom from Britain. And here is already 2021. So, when Absolute Monarch, Antichrist, Queen Elizabeth II is God of USA, why Queen Elizabeth II, God of USA, never educated? USA should never have divorce at the first place. I, Vethapriya PROSE, proved the deadliest crime. And any moment, the absolute organization and the titles of the kings and the queens and the prince and the princess and the whatever they call for the royals, everything will be dissolved. And Queen Elizabeth II will be dethroned with the Queen. Federal government of United States of America will directly go to the Buckingham Palace and get that Kohinoor crown that rightfully belongs to me. And Queen Elizabeth II stole that crown that rightfully belongs to me. And once when I start with the job of a sign-off, I can provide what next process to do with the Kohinoor crown diamond. I own it. I can fry that crown in ashes, or I can wear it, I can throw it on the ground and stomp on it. I can do whatever. Or I can ask United States of America to put it in the Children's Museum in state of Wisconsin. It's my choice, it's my life, right? So then comes the regular civil justice sign-off write-up. Okay, I will quickly read through that. So first quarter, January 2021 passed. February 2021 passed. March 2021 will be passing sooner in next few weeks. Deadliest crime. At fault, found guilty, Republican government and Democrat of USA and Absolute-Monarchs, Antichrist, Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis created divorce, loans, tax fraud. Why? United States of America forever failed to provide any type of loans to the divorced population, and it is a tax fraud crime. And you all got it, how the software services are panic mode. A huge chunk, my dear fellow mankind, of software code is not even written in their systems. Got it? So that is why I've been saying that the software people, one side must be happiest and other side must be super mad, because when the people are, the government is transitioning, it creates a deadliest havoc, disaster. They will not shout it out loud, but they sure will curse in their hearts, right? Survival mode. They want to be in the paycheck mode, to feed their family mode. All the software lines is wrong. It's a crime. It's wrong. It's for a layman level, but on the justice process, it is crime. How many divorced single moms never got, but when they ran help to the, when they ran and knocked on the finance services to ask for the loans, they got rejected. And that is a crime. Pope Francis and France leader and Sicily Archbishop, they are the ones who gave the French written handbook of law book to the Justice of United States of America. They never educated how the finance services must be provided. Crime, tax fraud crime. Even that loans must be only free. All it's same like homeless only. When it is a divorce, it's the deadliest kind of a disability that the civilian has to undergo through. A homeless is a separate, standalone. A refugee is a separate, standalone. An orphan is a separate, a standalone. Right? But when it is come to divorce, a divorced single moms worldwide are orphans, and these are logics, and refugees and beggars and paupers and left to be stranded on the road and left to be mocked and bullied by so-called fancy humans, in the society created the educated population. They only mock and bully. They crucify non-stop these people, the innocent people, right? So how much of healthy help could have been provided, if not then, if not 500 years, even last year, then when Dr. Fauci and Dr. Brinks was providing a marketing only for the mass, for a plague that was not even existing. But that $1 trillion, even for the vaccination, they spent that much dollars, isn't it? That much dollars, if they could have budgeted it correctly and directed correctly and guided the government operation correctly, how healthy operations would have been provided to the divorced single moms who are widows after all, right? It's just that the classification comes under the name for divorce. It is the deadliest disability that a civilian can undergo through. It is worse than cancer. It is worse than getting amputated in the war fronts. It is worse than getting bombed on the war. It is worse than getting bombed by nuclear weapon. because the scars created out of that disability is too much of a pain infliction on the brain nerves. Nobody can understand. Not even the own family members cannot understand. The parents cannot understand. The siblings of the civilians cannot understand. The friends cannot understand. The families, neighbors, the community, nobody can understand. Church members cannot understand. Lawyers cannot understand. Judges cannot understand. Government cannot understand. National leaders cannot understand. Nobody can understand. Until they get into this kind of a situation, nobody can understand. So what went wrong in the empathy? Why? Why nobody knows what is divorce, and the year is already 2021. At least Pope Francis must have sat next to the banking organizations worldwide and must have said, hey, banking sectors, do you know? It is I, Pope Francis, only created the divorce, the disability, because I love sufferings, I am a sadistic person, the Pope Francis. But nobody knows that. I am providing a shield. But at least you provide this loan for them, these kind of a healthy finance aid for them. He could have said that at least, right? Because he is the one, Pope Francis is the one who created the divorce. At least he could have provided a solution. He never did that. Rather, he educated the banking sectors to throw more assets, to throw more shame for the divorced population to be rejected from all kinds of finance aid operations. So, who is going to pay the price? Oh yes, I want United States of America to stand upside down. Let the United States of government roll on the ground or get panic mode or get mad. Pay me $1,500 trillion, period. I never asked for that crap Pope Francis, the prostitute. I never asked for any of this absolute monarch satans. I never asked for Dr. Fauci, and I never asked for Dr. Brinks. And who on the earth are they to create this many hell for me? The damages, right? Already $2 trillion is medical billing compensation must be provided, should be provided. I don't know about my peers. If my peers love to wear the mask forever, it is their choice. If they want to drink the COVID-19 vaccination, it is their choice, right? They can say cheers for COVID-19 vaccination. Hey, Pfizer. Hey, cool, man. And then they can drink it. It's not my choice. Right? So Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks created damages for me, and for that cost, United States of America must provide $2 trillion and that must be tax-free. Write the check. Direct deposit to my bank account. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. This divorce loans alone is a deadliest trillions of dollars of tax fraud, and it is not a one-day tax fraud. Can you all get it? It is 500 years of deadliest track record of scandal. Nobody could fix it. Nobody could fix it. So, what is the reason for all this chaos? When people are divorcing, people are the wisest. But what happened? What is the root cause? What is the checkpoint? What is the gateway to track down and nail down on the criminal, the villain here? Who? It is Pope Francis, after creating the divorce. He also said to the worldwide, do not provide any kind of help to the divorced single moms worldwide. Then what more he did to destroy the brains of governments worldwide. It is Pope Francis, the Antichrist, educated divorce is sin. So people were mocking divorced population versus the people were praising widows as gods. The holiest of all holy you can think of are only forever, always divorced single moms. That there needs to be a wisdom to understand that. I educated this the same to the Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin. A biological mom should not even have to go to work to take care of the child. A biological mom should not have to have a exclusively car to commute the children. Everything of those basic essentials must be provided by the government of each nation, and Pope Francis mandated that processing must not be provided, and that is the reason the software line of people, the software coders in public sectors and private sectors left out that huge chunk of algorithm logic software codes. They cannot even go and insert it right now. That is not how the software processing will work. It will crash. The system will say, shut down, I'm so done with all this crap this human population are providing. Sorry. And the Department of Welfare Services will burst, explode. Department of Justice will explode. And everything, everywhere like a bomb, it will be bursting, exploding. Because that is how much of crime the Pope Francis created. So divorce loans, tax fraud is only one part of the tax fraud. Okay. What is the proof? At least the paycheck, whatever, the PPP loans, they could have, at least Pope Francis could have sat next to President Trump or President Joe Biden, teleconference or video conference or whatever, right? Or could have gathered all the Jesuits leader of all those 10 states and along with President Trump and President Joe Biden and could have educated. Hey, this COVID-19 PPP loans are there. Provide these for no payment. The divorced population, divorced single moms don't have to pay it back. Provide that kind of a processing. How easy is it, right? Then that shows that even for a healthy processing, they're throwing the chains on the legs of the civilians and not allowing to live. Pope Francis is a trap, he's a prostitute. He will not live and he will not even allow other civilians to live. He provided a roadblock. All the banks are prostituting with Pope Francis and you all got it. Why Associated Bank to JP Morgan Chase to Freddie Mae to Ben Carson, the neurosurgeon, all must be on the jail. At least I'm not asking them to go and jump in the volcano. That is a good sign because innocence is identified there, so I can bail them out. I only can bail them out. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, this divorce, loans, tax fraud is deadliest crime. Not even one divorced single moms in United States of America got any help in past 500 years. The same for homeless, same for orphans, same for refugees, same for beggars. Pope Francis is not working. They never asked, right? Hey, Pope Francis, did you work? Did you pay the tax? Oh, then we can give you the loan. Then you can stay in the palace in Vatican. No, these banks, they never asked him a question. Queen Elizabeth II sits free and she gets everything free. They never asked her any question. She provided a scandal. She provided an illusion that she and her grandchildren and her children all worked. No, they never worked. They never worked. They never worked. So, what is a crime? You all know what is the deadliest crime. The severity is highest. Okay. Then the divorce credit card tax fraud. Divorce debit card tax fraud, divorce gift card tax fraud. So why nobody knows what is divorce? Divorce means single. So there again, nobody knows what is single, what is married. Do not laugh, it's not funny. Nobody knew what is divorce. Until I have to step in and educate, it is a single. It is another version of the widows. So then that means instead of divorce, the banking sectors do not even have to have the divorce word in their system. All they have to have is whether you are married or not. Even that also they don't need to know, because when civilians are going to knock at the door for the banking sectors, means they are in a deadliest need of finance aid help, right? So that means immediately, without asking any questions, they must give the loans. They must process it. Within 1 minute kind of processing, they must, okay, I take it. You can go now, like that. A divorce will be running, a widows will be running, a beggar will be running, a homeless will be running, an orphan will be running. Everybody must get the same one love, justice only. What did Pope Francis and Queen Elizabeth do to the banking sectors? Provide free loans only to veterans. Wrong. Why nobody knows that 7.9 plus billions of humans are soldiers of God, they are the veterans? So got it how I nailed on the forehead of Pope Francis the crap? For allowing Pope Francis to live free, USA must pay me $100 million daily per second forever. If USA loves Pope Francis and worship God, it's a USA choice. According to the true Christianity, Pope Francis is the Lucifer, must be thrown on the lake of fire only. And he created a lot of hell for me, and for that civil justice, I want Pope Francis to just get out of the earth. That way, I'm protecting and saving my other peers also from getting that kind of injustice. So these people are very tough to get down, take down, but I am born. I already educated. I am born is enough. For all the nations, all the military organizations can be sealed and shut down and indefinite. Because they all prove that they are not soldiers. That's why. If they are soldiers of God, they should have banned the child marriages, isn't it? Or Las Vegas, or alcohol, or pornography, or prostitution. Right? Or rental womb surrogate that's provided in the St. Mary's Hospital or in the St. Jude's Hospital with the name of ovum clinic and sperm clinic and stem cells research crap. Right? Then divorce, everything. So this particular, this is how the program logic will be working. On the highest level, we are still working on what? Retails, credit cards, and how the transactions have been going on, isn't it? So last session, I provided underwriting, how underwriting works, and claims processing works, right? This particular session and the earlier session is all displays how the underwriting, the questions I was asking, it's an underwriting questions. This is how an underwriter will even start to write to provide a loan or a credit card or whatever. They missed out important piece of code, software logic code. Crime. It's not even wrong, it's a crime. And the saddest part is, this moment software developers, they just cannot fix it. But if at all, if President Joe Biden and President Trump are going to say any kind of a show for the show, they want to talk to the software world and okay, rewrite, they will only curse in their hearts. I am saying out loud and they cannot say it out loud. I am talking for the people who cannot talk. So nobody knew what is single. So that means the people who are never married are also singles, isn't it? They are prostitutes. They are the highest level of the pollution to the earth. They are the highest level of pollution to the earth. The people who are never married and staying single. You keep working on what exactly is the difference between Pope Francis and the other male population. That difference is the one that Pope Francis' brain became a Lucifer and created all this disaster. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. Now we all got it why national leaders worldwide are panic mode, choked up mode. They are wearing a makeup with the called as a mask. That is one part of it. That is all. What would you all have done? So nobody knows what is divorce. See, can you see? Divorce itself is a French word. Can you see how France is the cunningest nation in the whole earth? People never knows any of the French word, right? It is an official language in Islam, Judaism. That is why the Justice Handbook law is written in French in United States of America. And that is how I crack down. France leader must get out of the earth. And all those wives, the ladies only. Trust me, they all will be happiest people on the earth. But they cannot say it out loud. They cannot say it out loud. All the wives, all the ladies in the Islam, Judaism, Zionism nations worldwide, you name Pakistan to Bangladesh, to Nepal, to Brunei, to Malaysia, to Indonesia, to Dubai, Jordan, Qatar, or North African nations, they all will be laughing out loudest. Oh, this lady has come to save them. Right? I already said. And when I was working on the Poverty-Free Earth End of the Year 2030 Volunteer Project, I said the same sentence which I'm saying right now. And the France leader, the old leader also must get out of the earth. This is how the cunning will work. Worldwide elections after elections after elections. You all must have seen that, right? Only in past 5-6 years only. It's all because of my wisdom education. You all know how that London Prime Minister lady, her name is May or something, right? She could not fix that Brexit scam. She resigned. France leader, the old leader, resigned. Australia leader got resigned. They all are having new leaders after all. They know the moment United States of America signs the job offer to me, they know my discipline, that I take the cane in my hand. And all I have to do is just stand. I'll not even say a word. That's all for a discipline. I already said, the moment United States of America is going to say loudest, hey, all nations, the United States of America is happiest to proclaim Vethapriya PROSE is a signed off new job offer, The Rock, anchored in oceans. Without seeing me itself, they will get disciplined. I already said all the Islam leaders will die out of heart attack and they cannot handle it. Handle what? That I am the woman, the toughest of all toughest. When all this foolish Islam are using the nuclear weapons to go and fight with each other and kill with the bloodshed, I do not need any weapon, isn't it? And I'm tearing down all these evil people in pieces, in ashes. I will tear down all the nations also, because all nations are broken. because I own nations, right? I own all the nations. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, this claim processing, this is how the claims process works. This is how the underwriting process also works. But then, for how long they have to go and clean up their database, they have to set up a database. It's not easy. They have to configure. Oh, it's a lot of labor. But then I educated, that is why I educated, let the broken system keep on working. What to do? At least the population will get something better than nothing more. But let's all create a everything new database, new software line codes. Means I'll be creating 2 times of the job creations will be creating same time. Right? The people poverty level can be lifted from the poverty. At least 5 years if they're going to have continuous job, they'll be lifted from the poverty, no matter what. So for that, I have to step in and provide all the guidelines. I have everything in place. It will not be a delay. Just day one, I will start my tasks, and people knows that. But you all are saying how the foolish people always foolish, right? But not anymore, not anymore. It is Pope Francis created the divorce. It is Pope Francis, after creating the divorce, said divorce is a sin. And also, he also educated worldwide the nations must never provide any help to the divorced single moms. That's the reason behind it. I will reveal it. Why? There should be a scope and there should be an objective behind any action of the evil things, right? So why? Why God of USA, Pope Francis has to say that? Why? How many people become poverty with this divorce process alone? So why he created that? What is the reason behind it? You all keep working on your according to your understanding, but I will keep providing reveal the truth. Why exactly Pope wants that way? So divorce means what? It's a French word. Other than divorce, people can say single. That's all. So he also wanted to create that word so that people can immediately mock at the people, right? Like how people easily mock at the body shaming people. It's the same thing. Oh, are you divorced? Then, oh, are you having children? Oh, yeah. So then, are you available? Oh, no. You are having a package, right? Package or luggage or whatever slang they use, right? And $1,500,000 trillion is a direct slap on the Pope Francis, the prostitute. See, if my peers wants to worship Pope Francis as God, it's their choice. I already said, right? It's their choice. He did not stop with creating one crime. He created lots and lots and lots, and whatever crime available today, it's all created by Pope Francis. Rather than collecting and grabbing and all colored people and throwing on the jail, the white-skinned cops must have long time back thrown this Pope Francis in the volcano, not even on the jail. He does not fit, he's not eligible to be in that holiest prison facility. There needs to be some kind of eligibility, right? No. These absolute monarchs, they have to be thrown only in the volcano in ashes and let them be gone in ashes. Nobody even have to watch how they're dying in ashes. Why do we even have to know? That is how excellent civil justice death penalty must be provided. After this, there will be no more death penalty. Why Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks, never educated President Trump. Hey, President Trump, please stop. Do not provide any death penalty in any of the states. And sadly, I think at least 2 or 3, I don't know whether it was colored skin, mostly I think it was colored skin, they got executed in the year of 2020 when nations worldwide undergoing through COVID-19. They were busy marketing for the mask, isn't it? At least, okay, they marketed for the mask. At least they could have stepped up and educated Mr. Trump not to provide the death penalty, isn't it? That is wrong. Whoever should have got the death penalty are living free. That is violation of justice, right? Never ever punish innocent. Never allow disease creator, disability creator, the health creators to live free. But can you all see how reverse is that process in the name of justice? USA is getting the curse is getting increased forever. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, when I said 1.9 trillion stimulus package is a garbage, I'm not joking. That's a crime. Poor President Joe Biden cannot escape that crime. I already said the wisest means they would not have signed that stimulus package. So that is why President Trump must be laughing out loudest. If he cannot say it out loud, he must be laughing out loudest, at least in his heart. Thinking that this lady, Vethapriya, is enough to provide the discipline to President Joe Biden. That is the truth, my dear fellow mankind. For how long? For how long we population have to undergo all this kind of injustice? Don't you all think I stand up, I fry the injustice and ashes, we people get to live free forever? That's heaven, right? Imagine the world without all these hell creators. The pattern is the same only forever. They will not live, they will not even allow other people to live. So, Antichrist Pope Francis created divorce loans, tax fraud, and divorce credit card tax fraud, divorce debit card tax fraud, divorce gift card tax fraud. So one more time, I want to make sure that you all understood the meaning of divorce. Divorce word must not be anywhere in the public sector systems and anywhere in the private sector systems. Can you get it why all people, Walmart, all threw acid on me? Because they all are getting freaked out now. Like how the slavery word is there, the divorce word is there. It should not be there. Insurance should not even have that word. Banking sectors should not even have that word. If they're all wisest, they'll be removing that divorce word only. But then there needs to be a lot of logics, right? It will crack, it will crash. So that is why I only must step in and I only must provide the design solutions. The software architect design solutions. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. All to provide the healthy loans, the healthy credit line of services, healthy debit card services, healthy gift card services. All the finance organizations have to do is just get minimum information from the civilians, that is all. They don't even have to know anything more or less unless and until they tell. It should be always the individual's choice to share their personal things, right? They don't even have to know whether they're married or single or having children or no children or cancer or the diabetic or whatever, right? Nobody has to know nobody's personal affairs. No. That's not how the human process should work. I already educated. But everything got destroyed by this Pope Francis, the cunning prostitute. Divorce is a French word. PROSE is a French word. Informa pauperie is a French word for beggar. Informa pauperie. We in English call it as paupers, right? Paupers are also called as beggars. So instead of divorce word, all they have to have only one word, single, that's all. Even that they do not need to know, right? Whether the civilians are married or singles, why even finance services have to know about that? Why? What is the need? There is no need, right? So with my solutions, when the moment they are going to fix this error, every errors will get fixed. So that is how an excellent designer will always provide solutions. Nobody have to know. When I am a finance banker, let's say for a scenario, I do not have to need to know a civilian, whether the civilian is employed or not, what is income. I don't even have to know those things. Whether he's married, or he or she is married, or having children or not, or stepmom or stepdad. No, I don't even have to know anything. I have to close my eyes, and whoever the civilian is, regardless of the gender, let him or her be a male or a female or a lesbian or a gay or transgender or polygamy, whatnot. It's their choice. It's all created by Pope Francis only. When it's all created by Pope Francis, when putting them in the spot, that is wrong, right? When putting the civilians on the spot and it's always like indirectly mocking them, that's wrong. That's crime. That's never need. If I am a banker in the front office, I should be closing my eyes. And when a civilian comes and says, oh, see, I'm running all the way on the road, from the road, and coming and knocking at your door on the bank store, please provide me healthy finance aid, means all I have to get into the system, just use only one click of the button. Okay, you got your finance aid, you can go. This is how fast that civilian must be getting the help. That is less than 1 second help. There is no need for welfare agencies. It all has to be sealed and shut down. Because these homeless people, once when they are getting that enough finance, they know how to improve their economic status. Everybody knows that. But there needs to be a healthy guidance, right? Those finance services bankers who are in the front office, they do not own it. They do not own the dollars, but they behave as if they own the dollars. They curse when people go and ask them for the loans. That too, they just cannot tolerate the African Americans or the colored skin. I don't know why. All I know is Pope Francis destroyed those innocent brains as well. So, $1,500 trillion tax-free medical compensation is the cheapest medical compensation. And then $2 trillion tax-free dollars for Dr. Fauci and Dr. Brink's created damages is the cheapest medical compensation I can ask for. When Dr. Fauci can get a $1 million for a crime, for a plague that never even existed, I am asking whatever that is rightful belongs to me. Who is Dr. Fauci to create damages to me? He should have thought twice, thrice, 4 times, forever. Right? I am absolutely positive, even at his death, at God's created time, he will die only out of the stress forever that created this deadliest crime in the year of 2020. It's not even how cheap or childish mode, like, hey, grow up, you oldies. It's not even like that. We cannot even talk in a fun mode or take it easy mode. It is blood boiling mode, right? When all these people are undergoing through their own personal impacts, why on the earth all of a sudden he even have to throw that mask? And you all got it. It's only because I filed a lawsuit against Department of Health Services for $500 billion. That is wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. So anyways, state of Wisconsin have to pay me $500 billion and all that each state, right? That means all 50 states have to pay me that many dollars. Let USA go crazy. For how long they'll be fooling population like this? Okay. So for Vethapriya PROSE, Vethapriya PROSE proved scandal of absolute monarchs and proved Pope Francis is Roman Empire King Hero as of February 2021. Any salary, as in tax-free billions of dollars, USA government can provide effective, immediate using direct deposit to my bank account to I am that I am, Vethapriya PROSE, native Indian tribe, Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, true owner of all nations worldwide, can help me. Scandal faces of Republica Europe nations worldwide is Republica at fault found guilty, Prostitutes of Europe USA, tax fraud, March of 2021 is proved. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, divorce, loans, tax fraud, divorce credit, tax fraud, divorce debit, tax fraud, divorce gift card, tax fraud crime, provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, USA Republican government provided tax fraud crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, USA Democrat government provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, Queen Elizabeth II provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, Pope Francis provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, GOP Mitch McConnell provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, President Trump and of 2016 to 2020 and President Joe Biden 2020 to 2024 and state governors of 50 states of USA provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, Supreme Court Judge Brett Kavanaugh provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. At fault found guilty of fatal negligence, Roman Province, Jesuits Organization of State of Wisconsin, State of Michigan, State of Illinois, State of New York, State of New England, State of Maryland, State of Louisiana, State of Missouri, State of California, State of Oregon, provided tax fraud is crime is proved by Vethapriya PROSE. Note, Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis and divorce loan tax fraud, divorce credit card tax fraud, divorce gift card tax fraud, divorce debit card tax fraud, created robocall poverty mandate, enforced poverty disabled to Vethapriya PROSE on October 2018 is proved for prostitute Republican government of USA to steal rightful Supreme Court judge job of USA on 2018 that rightful belong to Vethapriya PROSE. Civil law must be provided now without delay. Vethapriya PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, owned the text for ongoing civil justice sign-off, at fault found guilty of fatal negligence, U.S. Republican government and U.S. Democrat government, as in Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis, and divorced loan types and divorce credit card tax fraud, divorce debit card tax fraud, divorce gift card tax fraud, created robocall poverty mandate to Vethapriya PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, and Republican government GOP leader Mitch McConnell, President Trump, Supreme Court Judge Brett Kavanaugh in October 2018 enforced poverty mandate to Vethapriya PROSE abruptly on October 2018, and Republican government of United States of America took away $4,500 on October 2018 abruptly and enforced finance debt of $10,000+ since October 2018, October 2019, October 2020, and as of January 2021, February 2021, March 2021, Vethapriya PROSE enforced finance disability to Vethapriya PROSE abruptly. It is crime for at-fault found guilty of fatal negligence, USA Republican government and USA Democrat government and Queen Elizabeth II, Pope Francis, and divorce loans and divorce credit cards and divorce debit card and divorce gift card, tax fraud, crime created, robocall poverty mandate is proved, and so civil justices. I, Vethapriya PROSE, want Citibank CEO to pay off my debt $10,000 plus dollars and sign off tax-free $5,000, and at fault found guilty of fatal negligence, USA Republican government and USA Democrat government, Queen Elizabeth II, and Pope Francis, and divorce loans and divorce credit cards and divorce debit cards, divorce gift card, tax fraud, crime created, robocall poverty mandate with fatal negligence. So must sign off tax-free $1,500,000 trillion to be direct deposited in my bank account, and for all types of damages done by selfish, cunning Islam, Judaism, absolute monarchs, types, wild endangered species, health creators, and at fault and found guilty, Holy Highness God of USA, Queen Elizabeth II, Pope Francis, and Republican government of USA will provide needful help accordingly to be in the same page. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, this session went a little long like earlier sessions, 1 hour and 32 minutes, but it's still worth it. So when a civilian don't know what is a divorce, that nation is disqualified to be a nation. All the public sectors and the private sectors, the software codes must not even have that word in education curriculum, in the dictionary. That divorce word must not be there. That is a crime. That's a crime. So why not even educated population never knew that truth? And this is how the prostitutes, absolute monarchs, and Queen Elizabeth II and Pope Francis have been fooling the population. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, in true Christianity alone, there is never divorce. People marry in love, clean love, virgin love, innocent love, and they live. Even after coffin, they live. That is called as a true love lives forever. It is evergreen. Have you all ever seen the evergreen tree? When all the trees that changes colors according to the season, it is evergreen, always green, right? Even when it snows, it's green. Green in snow, not like a snow white snow, but green in snow, right? It's a tree of life. True love is a tree of life. Holy marriage law mandate is a tree of life. Nobody knew. That is why there is never divorce. That is why people should marry true friends forever only in the holy marriage law. When the people are not in clean love, just do not get married. At least that divorce hell processing can be prevented upfront. If man do not like women, just say it. And women do not like a man, say it. That way, that preventative measures, preventive is better than cure, right? How much of emotional wastages and damages can be prevented from that? When people are having only one heart and one brain, why even bother to damage the fellow mankind's brain and heart, right? Those emotions are all created by God only. So only people knows who is true God, can fear true God, and can live. To live is to love cleanest is all true Christianity all about. To live is to be lived in true love is all about the true Christianity. The entire holy book, holy Bible, is all about holy marriage law. Nothing fancy about true Christianity. It's not even rocket science to love clean. It should be adorable, admirable, cherishable, right? It's all these attributes, respect, honor, all these are attributes of true love. Because true love knows God's creations are holy, holy, holy. So when you know what is true love, then you can people can understand what kind of a disaster all the other types of love can create. So why divorcing is healthiest, wisest? God created divorce is healthiest. It should be God created. That is why, that is when the divorce is healthiest. If it is influenced and then divorce, means that's not healthiest. Anything that is created by God of true Christianity is healthiest. And people can realize that only later. That is why God's labor is known only to God. These are all the preventative measures, that's all. If there is no love, do not get married. Why providing the fake love and then creating emotional torture? No, right? You can prevent that. But sadly, how many people are thrown in the divorce population? That means there must be that volcano eruption kind of a mode. Enough is enough mode. So that means whoever in the married population are adjusting and living only. There is not even one healthy marriage worldwide. Not even one. So when all people got married wrong, then divorce is at least the healthiest choice, isn't it? So that is why it must be the nation must step in and credit the people who are divorcing, because they are taking a healthy choice, right? But then it's all created by the God only, right? I'm talking about the God-created divorce. I'm not talking about the man-created divorce. The Pope Francis created one, no. So it must be nations to step in and provide all the nations free to those divorced single moms worldwide. How much of help that can be help for that divorced single moms who had to, live with a lot of pain and agony, right? That financial stable can help them a lot. But this Pope Francis, the crap, he destroyed every single thing. Not anymore, because I will step in and provide all the healthy guidelines according to the Holy Bible only. Yes, this last 10% of that crime display is taking long time, but that's how much of crime is there. One side I'm fixing all that broken with my wisdom education also. Software world is the happiest on the other end. They're all still working on the redesigning part of it only. I already provided that task. I already said, right? Create teams, provide the feasible study, work on it, because the moment I'm going to start the job, I'll provide only the task. That time, if anybody in the software world is going to say that they are not prepared, then they are going to miss it. I'll say, okay, you work on your own time, but I have to keep the task, and whoever is ready, they will get it done like that. Worldwide, the task is being worked on. It's one baby step at a time, because this crime and the destruction provided is so deadly, it cannot be fixed in one day. Just cannot be fixed in one day. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, in true Christianity, there is never divorce. There is only heaven in true Christianity. And what is heaven? Holy marriage law mandate is heaven. The true love is heaven. The God-created husband and the God-created wife is the heaven. That is the way of living. That is how each civilian should live in heaven. God provided all the design and all the instructions for a highest level. God only said, do not get fooled by Pope Francis. But you will not see this sentence in the Holy Bible. Okay. It's all hidden in Morse code only. And I will reveal everything one by one. So, The divorce word should not be there anywhere in the education curriculum. So France leader handcuffed and must be in the jail. For Q's words, Queen Elizabeth too. For divorce word, France, because the Islam, Judaism, they live a polygamy lifestyle. When they live a polygamy lifestyle, the human brain nerves get tortured. Then people who are wanted to get divorced, they'll not even get divorced. So imagine they'll be forever boiling in the hot oil in a loveless, toxic relationship. So I will step in and I will provide and I will help out all my peers worldwide. There will not be any toxic relationship anymore. Only when there is toxic, that can be a toxic relationship. What if there is heaven? Then there will be heaven relationship. That's all. Simple logic, right? Wisdom, my dear fellow mankind. The true love, the cleanest love, the virgin love is the sharpest tool enough to kill anybody. I said what? The foolish cops needs rifle. I don't need a rifle. Foolish United States of America only out of fear needs to build that uranium-236 or nuclear weapons, or Iran should create a nuclear weapon like that. I don't need a nuclear weapon now. All I have to do is just have the cane in my hand and just stand. I can win the war even before the war starts. So who am I? You all keep working on it. Am I a man? Sounds like a man. Or am I a woman or a transgender? Am I a lesbian or a gay, or who am I? You all keep working on that task as well as a multitasking process. So you all got it why everybody became jealous of my wisdom and non-stop throwing acid on me. Not anymore. I want civil justice to be served immediately. I must get the job offer signed off. I must start the job immediately. Right? So thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.